Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another crypto video. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content. Today, as you guys could tell, we are going to be talking about Hedera Hashgraph, or HBAR if you will. Now, we've been seeing some pretty nice price action play out so far. I know a lot of people are going to say that, right now the price action doesn't look that great, whatever the case may be. We are currently still under the 200-day MA. We've pretty much bounced off of that, or I should say rejected from it now, pretty much like 5 times. Actually, it's been more, but I'm actually going to go off of this. So it's been like about 4 or 5 times, if you will. Now, it's still looking strong because we haven't broken 18 cents. Until we break 18 cents, I'm not going to be too concerned. What I want to see, though, is us to break this 20-cent zone. I'm in a few HBAR group chats and discords. I've mentioned 20 cents is pretty much one of the strongest points to really break. It's major resistance. We've actually pretty much got rejected off of it now about 5 times overall. And it's been one of those points that it's so hard to break, and when we do break it, we really want to look for a higher target. For an example, that 23.5-cent zone. I know that 3.5 cents is, nothing too crazy of a move up, but when we reclaim that 50-day MA, that will pretty much help us onboard all the way to 30 cents plus. Of course, we have to wait and see if we could really break some more resistance up there, pretty much at like the 27-cent zone and stuff like that. Now, let's actually jump into what this title is actually all about. And that is this Wave 5 distribution that we've been talking about for quite some time. JT, here to help, one on Twitter, pretty much kind of dumbed this down for us, or I should say kind of gave us a pretty much definite answer to what this Wave 5 would be like, or what it should start, or how it should start and end. We do see at the end of Wave 4, more buy-in sets in and prices start to rally again. Wave 4 is typically clearly corrective. Prices may meander sideways for an extended period, and Wave 4 typically retraces less than 38.2% of Wave 3 volume, is well below than that of Wave 3. This is a good place to buy a pullback if you understand the potential ahead for Wave 5. Still, fourth waves are often frustrating because of their lack of progress in the larger trend. And this is what we were talking about. We're talking about this Wave 5 distribution that we're in, basically, where we are seeing a lot of sideways trading, some boringness. That's why even when we look at this price chart, this is not fun to look at. Trust me, I'm not having fun. I'm not in a massive profit point. For me personally, when I will get, happy, that's where we get to that 30-cent zone, and we're pretty much ranging to go much higher, because at 30 cents, we're up almost 65% overall from this bottom candle even that we printed today. If we look at even from this candle here, that's over 122% of an increase in price point. A lot of assets, do that, but it's usually when we're really rallying. So I would love to see us at 30 cents plus again, and I think that is going to be happening very soon. If we look at this is pretty much the chart for a Wave 5, if you will. We do see Wave 1, 2, 3. This is where we are now in this Wave 4, where we're kind of in this corrective state that is taking a little bit longer. It's kind of boring. Basically, Wave 4, how Shane said it over here, is kind of teasing us for what's to come. And this is what's going to happen. This is Wave 5. This is where we top out at. This is the topping point. Now, this is not going to happen overnight. This is a build up, right, as you can see. So, realistically speaking, my topping point for Bitcoin is about 75 to 85K. My topping point for HBAR, as you guys already know from my past videos, I want to see $3 to $6 and then $10 be targeted at some point in time. Now, it's going to take time. It's going to be a slow ride. But it's going to be a fun one, because we're going to not see this massive sideways trading that's going to be happening, that's already happening, I should say, right now. I mean, if we even look at this realistically, we could see that we've just hit 108 days of full-on accumulation. Now, I do also want to talk about the fact that although the markets do look bearish right now, like for an example, things don't look like we're on our way to greatness or anything like that. Although things do look bearish, we do know that once this does play out, we already know where the topping point is, or at least for the most part, I think that I know where the topping point is. 75 to 85K seems good for Bitcoin just because it's showing weakness very, very strongly. HBAR is actually kind of holding up stronger than I would have expected. We're back in this starting the pump zone when we went to the all-time high of like about 46 cents. What I would like to see is that 30 cent reclaimed, because if we actually look up here, it's pretty much the line, if you will, from back on May 10th, where it was pretty much pre-dump zones. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing some price action play out, some relief in the market overall, but I definitely think that we are in some sort of wave 5 distribution, if you will. I think that we do see some relief very soon before we do see a little bit of some pullbacks overall. Now, I do want to talk about this. Now, this is actually pretty interesting. I'm going to open this in a new tab. But this says, are you buying Bitcoin directly from your bank account? For millions of Americans, this could be a reality sooner than expected. We actually read this. It says, NYDIG looks set to deliver on its promise to enable millions of Americans to buy Bitcoin from their bank accounts in 2021. This is where I was talking about, and this is the adoption to 650 U.S. banks and credit unions, by the way. This is what I was talking about in terms of mass adoption in the institutional and financial sectors. Now, in terms of HBAR's adoption, it's completely different because we already know what HBAR is going to basically be integrated for and innovated for, if you will. Now, adoption for Bitcoin and adoption for a coin that has utility is two completely different things. Now, when we do come down here, we're seeing New York Digital Investment Group has partnered with the Atlanta-based enterprise payment behemoth NCR to enable Bitcoin services for banks and credit unions in the United States. According to Forbes, on Wednesday, the deal will see 650 banks and credit unions in the U.S. to provide Bitcoin trading services to their over 24 million customers. It also is eyeing Bitcoin payment services for its almost 200,000 retail clients. This is pretty cool because we also see down here provider Q2 as well as global payment channel Fiserv and cloud-based electronic banking outfit Alchemy, I hope that I said that right, to enable banks to offer Bitcoin trading to an estimated 18 million customers. Now, I know that this might not sound too crazy or anything like that. The reason why I even bring this up and the reason why I'm talking about this is because this will help progress, if you will, this wave 5. This will actually, it could even, boost us up higher than my price targets for Bitcoin. We could definitely see 100K, which a lot of people are waiting for 100K to actually play out. Now, me personally, I'm not, waiting for 100K. I'm not going to wait for 100K to take profit or anything like that on my alts. Like I said, I'm taking profit. Once I see a topping point for Bitcoin and once I see a topping point for HBAR and stuff like that to my personal targets, I'm going to be taking profit. $3 to $6, I will take profit. $10, I will take a massive profit if the project gets to that point, of course. So, definitely looking forward to seeing this Wave 5 play out. Mass adoption for Bitcoin is on its way, so a lot of good news overall instead of the daily FUD that we do see. Now, I do also want to say, breaking news, China has started using the digital yuan payment system for railway services. The digital yuan, also known as eCNY, can be used on all 24 of Beijing's subway lines and 4 suburban railway systems. Surprise, surprise. And this is actually huge. Again, this is pretty much big for pretty much any DLT and also technology like, for an example, HBAR. And when we talk about HBAR, I think a lot of this will play a big role in basically being integrated on Hedera once they find out that, hey, it's not as scalable as we thought it was going to be, and it's not running as efficient either. So I definitely think HBAR will play a huge role in this overall. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments as always. If you guys do appreciate the Wave 5 distribution that's going to possibly be happening, because it's not guaranteed of course, definitely leave your concerns or your insights down in the comments below. If you guys do enjoy the HBAR videos, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys can follow me on Twitter at NCashOfficial. You guys could also join the free Discord down in the description below. But anyways, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out.